Alan, we divide and conquer and see different movies. You saw a film called Preparation for the Next Life. Tell me about it.
Yes, Preparation for the Next Life is about a Uyghur woman, female, a Uyghur Muslim character who immigrates to New York City as part of a refugee program, but she's undocumented, and so she doesn't have her papers. So she kind of works jobs under the table, lives in a crappy apartment. It also Ash is the name of that character. Skinner is the counterpart. He is a veteran who is suffering from severe PTSD. He has some money. The money doesn't last long, but he is heavily medicated to deal with the PTSD. The two meet and fall in love, like really fall in love. And so as the movie goes along, there are basically two conflicts that are going on between the two characters. Mentioned that Ash is undocumented. Well, she gets caught by ICE, and she has a couple months to prepare her case for potential deportation, and so she has to deal with that. And then because of Skinner's PTSD, he has become a drug and alcoholic, and that shows up here and there. So ultimately what happens is the two decide to get married so that she can stay in the country. But the conceit of the movie is, but does she want to live with a drug and alcoholic? And so that's kind of how this movie plays out. It's a fairly straightforward drama, a very indie film, very much an indie film. Two actors I'm not familiar with.
Well, I like Fred Heikinger. He's in Thelma. And then he's also was in Gladiator 2 of all things. But Fred shows up in a lot of good indie projects.
Yeah. Again, I think the theme today is if you buy into the plot, you might like the movie. That's kind of what's happening here. Look, I come from a family of immigrants, but they did the legal way. But it seems like immigrant stories today are about illegal immigrants. And here's another one, and that seems to be what Hollywood is producing. Well, let's be frank, it's about what indie film is producing as stories of immigrants. Because I'll say in the last 5 years, 100% of immigrant stories are illegal immigrant stories, and that this is another one. Look. The upside love story in this is great. I love the love story. I do like the fact that they struggle with something that's very pertinent to relationships, and that's addiction. But then, it just plays out like every other illegal immigrant story. And so, look, if you like love stories, this is fine for you. You'll do well. But I'm kind of like, I've seen this before, been there, done that. And so, I'm not going to recommend it, but it'll find an audience.